using the law of attraction to bring true love into your life as quickly as possible. And it works. When you get crystal clear on what you want, focus on it. Let go of resistance and truly welcome something magical into your life. Then you can have just about anything you want. We've all done this, whether it's a parking space, a free cup of coffee, or what my students get, an amazing, fulfilling relationship full of passion and intimacy. But for the longest time, the one thing I couldn't teach was how to get him back. Why was this one part so hard? And why has it been so hard for you? The answer is pretty simple. There's a little glitch in the law of attraction and manifesting that makes it almost impossible to manifest an old relationship back, especially if they've already told you they're not interested. That's because after most breakups, there's an undercurrent of neediness, desperation, loneliness, and self-doubt. Often the very reason we want another person in the first place is to end those bad feelings and feel complete. We can only attract someone by feeling abundant, self-loving, and whole. Now, as you probably know by now, it's hard enough to just try to stop feeling lonely when you're trying to attract any good partner. And it's 100 times harder if it's a specific person who has rejected you. This is because you're operating out of pain, a loss. And remember the first rule of manifesting. Like attracts like. Loss attracts more loss. This is why if you've ever tried to get someone back and failed, it's not your fault. It seems like a cruel setup, that the more you want someone, and the more you know that being with them would make you deliriously happy, the farther and farther they go. It's not fair at all. This bothered me a lot, because I just could not believe that the universe could be so cruel. There had to be some way to do this. I dug deep into researching, looking up every possible case I could find of women who had tried to manifest a man back and failed, and the rare few who succeeded. I found that most women who had tried to manifest their men back had fallen into the same pitfalls. They tried to visualize and imagine their exes coming back, and that didn't work because thinking about their good times together made them sadder. Then they tried to just forget about their past loves and hope the men would come back on their own. But it was just too hard to just forget, especially if there were reminders of them around everywhere. And in the end, they gave up. I don't blame them at all. It seemed impossible. But after combing through every forum and success story I could find, I found people who achieved the result, like this woman